Do you work with long documents? Let's look at 5 tips to help you navigate and work with long documents. This is a 7-page document. I can see that down in the status bar. Now if I'm halfway down the document and I want to get back to the top, I'll press Control and Home, and that takes me to the top of the document. Likewise, Control and End, E-N-D, takes me to the bottom of the document. I'm now on page 7. I'll press Control Home to get to the top again. Control F brings up the navigation pane. This is super helpful for navigating through a long document as well. I can go to headings and see the different headings and navigate to those places in the document. I can go to pages and see a thumbnail of the pages. This is helpful if I can recognize the page I want to jump to. Or results here once I've done a search. You can see here that the word flavour is spelled incorrectly with the American spelling. I'll use the small drop down and use the Find and Replace button to bring up this option where I can replace all of the instances of the word flavour with the correct New Zealand spelling. I'll replace all. Great, it's found 15 instances of that word and it's replaced them. The other thing I can do up here is do a search for a word. Let's look for aroma. And I'm back to my headings here. I can see there's 2 instances where the word aroma is mentioned in the document, and it takes me to those parts of the document. I can go to pages and see there's 2 pages, and I can navigate to each page where that word is mentioned. And then I can see results. And the word is bold here in the paragraphs. It gives me context where the word has been mentioned. And now let's go to the drop down and go to the Go To dialog box. This is helpful for finding your way around a document, although I prefer the shortcut Control-G, which brings up the same dialog box. If I click on Page and type in 3, it'll take me straight to page 3. If I want to see any comments by any reviewer, I can navigate through each of these. So our 5 tips for long documents is use shortcuts. Access information from the navigation pane. You can use Find and Replace to replace client names or place names or incorrect spellings. Use the search tool to help you navigate your document, or you can search by pages or headings as well. And the Go To dialog box is really helpful when you know exactly what page you'd like to go to, or perhaps you'd like to review the comments. So our shortcuts. We've had Control Home to get to the top of the document, Control End to get to the bottom, Control F to find, and Control G to go to.